Alrighty, boys and girls, Greg here. We are going to be talking about Boss pedals. First of all, why Boss? Is there something special about Boss? Yeah, there's one thing that's really special about Boss, and that is that they're built like a tank. I've got pedals in my boards here that are ancient. The flanger pedal on the small board in the middle. The what is this thing? It's BF2. My DS1 distortion. They're both pretty old pedals. Been through the ringer, kind of beat up. The Mega Distortion's pretty old too. It's they're just really well built pedals. You can abuse them pretty good. They're made to gig with. They're all metal construction, and I've had very few problems with my Boss pedals. So that being said, all right, that's the thing that's special about them is they're built really well, and they carry a reasonable price tag, as opposed to like the boutique pedals that do not carry a reasonable price tag. I mean, you can shell out sometimes, $300 on a boutique pedal, and then if you want to go with like a vintage pedal, go back to the 70s and 60s and look at like the Klon and the original Vox Wah and all that stuff. Man, you can spend thousands on some of that stuff, and I think you're crazy because we can do it better now than they were doing back then. But anyway, unless you're a collector, that's just not the thing. This is my pedal setup. Okay, we're going straight into the board. I'm not going into an amplifier. I want you to hear the sound of the pedals, not the sound of my amp, because your amp may sound different. So this is just EQ'd flat, straight up the middle. There's no boosting or knocking down of any of the frequencies. Everything's flat, and we're just going to go through my pedals here real quick. I'm not going to go through the settings. If you like the way the pedal sounds here, buy it and play with it and figure out your own settings, because the way I have it set may not be the way you will want it set. Okay, here we go. All right, this is just so you can get an idea for the clean tone. We are using a Gibson Les Paul for the demo, and this is clean tone on the bridge pickup. Okay, there you go. All right, we're going to start off with, since we're in clean mode, let's go to the RV5 digital reverb. Go up to the neck pickup. By the way, the pickups on this guitar are DiMarzio Super Distortion in the bridge and a Gibson 57 Classic in the neck position. So that's the 57 Classic. All right, this is our reverb. Let's turn on the chorus ensemble, the CE5. Go down to the bridge pickup, which is really hot. Back that off a little bit. Alright, kill that. Turn on the flanger, the BF2. All right. By the way, this one, I'm going to go through the pedals real quick. This is the TU2 Chromatic Tuner, BF2 Flanger, CE5 Chorus Ensemble, the BD2 Blues Driver, the DS1 Distortion, the MD2 Mega Distortion, the DD7 Digital Delay, the RV5 Digital Reverb, and the NS2 Noise Suppressor. Very important to have a noise suppressor because, I mean, especially with humbuckers, you know, or even single coils, they tend to be noisy, and the noise suppressor will keep the noise down. All right, so that's chorus and flange. Now, I'm going to kick out the reverb, and I'm going to put the delay on. Go up to the 57 Classic on the neck. Okay, that's the delay pedal. All right, now we're going to go through the the distortion pedals. I have three here: the Blues Driver, BD2, the Distortion DS1, and the Mega Distortion MD2. We're going to start with the Blues Driver, and we're going to put some reverb on that. Go down to the both pickups. Go down to the neck pickup and give it some volume okay. That's the Blues Driver. That's your more light bluesy distortion. Now, granted, the settings on here, I have the settings pretty conservative. I don't have the gain cranked up. It will get pretty crunchy, but I save that for the DS1, which is more of your 70s and 80s hard rock distortion. Now here I'm going to throw some delay in and play a classic 70s tune. That's the DS1, and then we've got the MD2 Mega Distortion. This is more of your modern metal pedal. All right, there you go. That's all of my pedals. They do the job, and I mean you can adjust them and tweak them and get a variety of different tones out of these things. You can get from subtle to in your face, insane distortions, and the digital delay will do a lot. It's got all kinds of modes, and you can set the timing, you can set the depth, you can set the feedback, you can set everything on it. It's really a great pedal. The reverb, I tried a few different reverbs before I ended up with the Boss, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go all Boss. That way everything's modular. These are Boss pedal boards. The pedals drop right into them. They're also carrying cases, so they stay right where they're at. The settings stay right where they're at. You just put the covers on, close them. They got a handle. You pick them up, walk away with them, put them down on the stage at the next gig or in the studio or rehearsal space. Open them up, and you're ready to go. Just plug them in and fire them up. So and I've been using Boss since the '80s. I've always liked Boss pedals. The only other pedal I've ever had that I really liked, that I wish I never got rid of, was my original Tube Screamer. And one of these days, if I run across one at the right price, I'll get it. But there you go. This is Boss built like tank guitar effects pedals. They'll do the job for you. They're a really good mass-produced pedal that'll last a very, very long time. You get good value for your dollar. So, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Peace.